I'm here in beautiful Bryan Head, Utah, and all of the snow has been the perfect reminder of starting fresh and new in 2021. You know, every year comes with its own set of challenges, and 2020 was probably the most difficult year you've ever had to face, I've ever had to face. And there's no guarantee that 2021 will not have challenges, but I have faith that God will always give something good in my life to be grateful for, even in the midst of heaviness. In a few seconds, Tom is going to share about spiritual inheritance in this episode, and I want to give you a challenge. The beginning of the new year is a great time to think about what God has entrusted to you and what you're going to do with it. Is there any fear that holds you back from using the gifts that God's given you? Is there something that has been in your heart to do, but you need to take a risk to do it? We all have risks that we have to take, and sometimes we're just too scared to jump ahead and take those risks. Let this year be the year that you set every fear aside, every weight that keeps you bound up so that you can accomplish what you are called to do and who you are called to be. I pray that you will find peace and hope this year, putting last year behind you and looking forward to the new things that are in store. Happy New Year.
When deep sleep falls on you, there's a world of dreams waiting to be unwrapped. It's a puzzle waiting to be solved, a dream unfolding, a parable of the night.
Join us on a journey to unwrap the mysterious messages found in divinely inspired dreams. This is Dreams Unwrapped.
Hey friends, welcome to Dreams Unwrapped. I'm Thomas Schwabe. I want to thank you for just tuning in, and today I want to share on the topic of dreams that reveal an inheritance, or a spiritual inheritance, or an inheritance passed down to you, or a spiritual ability, a spiritual gift, and an endowment given to you, deposited into you by the Creator Himself. You know, God's blessed us. He's wired each one of us uniquely. He's put gifts, abilities, and talents within us that are often tied into our passions and desires. You know, when you're doing what you were created to do, the energy you receive will be greater than the energy expended. I learned this from one of my mentors in dreams. And so, you know, God wants to breathe these type of things, show these things to you, reveal these things to you. One of the key things I learned and understood is being in my own natural self, being very shy or timid or fearful. I had a very hard time stepping into things. I always would procrastinate with fears, and it took a series of these type of dreams to enable me to break through and to be who I was created to be, and to do what I was created to do, to begin to see myself in that light, to have that mindset, to have that perspective. And that's what one of the purpose of these dreams is, to reveal these things to us as well, to show us these things, so to cause us to and to mold us and to shape us and to frame us and cause us to come synchronize with what our purpose and destiny is in life. And so I wanted to share a dream revealing this type that comes to us. And so I had a dream where I was walking up the steps to my place, to my house, and I opened up the front door, and as I walked in, there were a group of people in the living room waiting, and there was a very significant spiritual leader, spiritual coach, a mentor in the room as well. And I was I had to put my jacket on, my I think it was my shirt or jacket, one of those two. And then I woke up from the dream, and I knew immediately when I woke up from the dream that this was a very significant dream, particularly because of the spiritual leader and the spiritual mentor or coach that was in the dream, who represented like the message to me. He was like, almost, you can say he was a prophet in a dream, bringing the prophetic message to me. And I knew it was time for me to step up, step into this gift, this ability, this endowment, this spiritual endowment, spiritual ability and gift granted to me by the Creator, my Creator. There were people waiting to receive from that, to receive the administration of that ability, of that grace, if you will, into their lives, to help them. And so I knew that I knew what it meant, and it took a series of dreams for me to finally to frame my mind, to finally enable me to step up and step into and out in these things. I remember other dreams I had, very similar dreams, where I was going upstairs with leaders that I knew, and they were telling me the same thing, to put your shirt on, put your jacket on, and I knew that it was another dream to prod me, to mold me, to shape me, to cause me to begin to see myself in light of what my destiny and purpose. And so one of the last dreams I wanted to share, I was in the vehicle of another spiritual leader, influencer in my life, a spiritual coach, and he was driving. I was in his car as a passenger, and he parked the car and he stepped out and walked through the door, and I made the decision to follow and walk through the door. When I woke up, I really realized and understood that this was a turning point for me, where I was about to ready to step into an opportunity that was offered to me. And this was I was offered an opportunity to go through an internship or a time of mentoring in this area of spiritual coaching and spiritual influence, becoming a spiritual influencer. I was given that opportunity, but I resisted for a while. I was procrastinating. I was even saying, I don't know about that. And so it took me a series of dreams to bring me to the final place of decision making and saying, okay, I'm going to step into, and that's what I did. I finally stepped into that. I went through a season of internship and with the leader, the spiritual coach in my life, and then I was launched into an arena of spiritual coaching myself, into an arena of influencing people spiritually as well, and teaching and sharing. And so you could see the progression that I had to go through to enable me to step into what I was created to be and to do. And the key thing that helped me to step into that was these dreams, these type of dreams. It's almost like you see something within yourself and you keep seeing it and seeing it, and it's like what you see, eventually you step into, and it would break off all the insecurities and fears and the procrastination. I do acknowledge that even when I first stepped into some of these gifts and abilities, there was a nervousness still there, but it was overshadowed by my stepping into this gift and ability. By walking it out, it was overshadowed. All that was overshadowed because there was almost like a spiritual grace that came upon me that changed me, and influence came out, and so it was an incredible time going through that and being aware of that. And I just want to encourage you to be aware of these type of dreams that will enter your life. You'll begin to have dreams of some type of inheritance given to you, maybe from your generational line, family line, or even directly spiritual inheritance directly from your Creator, because we all have been given spiritual gifts and abilities and endowed with those things by the Creator. And so be aware of these things and be encouraged when you get these things, because they are encouraging dreams, and step into these things, mull over these things, see yourself doing what you see in your dream. See yourself, be aware this is what the dream is showing you, revealing to you, and record those things. That's one of the things that we always encourage people to do, is record your dreams. And so I hope you're encouraged. I hope that you would be continually blessed. I pray that you would be blessed with more incredible dreams revealing to you your purpose and destiny in life. Thanks for tuning in to Dreams Unwrapped. I'm Thomas Schwabe.